Okay, so I will be discussing now the first command in editing a 3D tool, to which we will be providing the height of the object. But before we proceed, I want you to give a tip about how these lines must be converted to three-dimension view by providing the height of the object. Now, please take note, okay? Um, when you perform three-dimension views, be sure that all of your lines are properly connected, or please ensure before you perform any 3D command, um, you have to p-edit all your lines. So all the lines must be properly connected. Now for this instance, I will be exploding this line. Okay, so I'll just explode this. And then the second object is I will be retaining this as is. Okay, so so that you can see the difference between both when you try to convert this into 3D. Okay, so to convert this into 3D, you can go to 3D tools, and then you can apply or use command extrude. Now extrude means you have to provide the height of the object and the orientation of the object if you will be extruding it up or down, okay, along the x-axis. Okay, so with the reference of the x and y axis, dragging, okay, the orientation going up means a positive value and going down is a negative value. Okay, so let's start working with this. Of course, we will be using the height of 10 again. Okay, so ext, command ext, okay, enter. You just read this. Okay, select the object. So you have here 4 segments of the object, so you select all objects. Okay, enter. And then you will be asked to select or specify the height of extrusion. Now the height of extrusion, once you drag it up, it's a positive value, and when you drag it down below x is a negative value. Okay, so dragging it up, okay, would give you a positive value. So let's have an input value of 10 up. Okay, so this happens when you perform a non-p-edited lines, when you perform a 3D edit tool, okay, using extrusion. Okay, so this is actually wrong kasi once that you have previewed this using this view, okay, you see the net. Okay, so this is wrong because this net would be a non 3D form. Okay, if you try to view it or visualize it on its proper view. So let's try to visualize this. Let's see. Okay, so to visualize, you go here, visualize, and then you go here, and then try to select first realistic view. Okay, so as you can see, under realistic view, you have here a shallow opening. Okay, nakita niyo yan? This is a shallow opening of the faces of the box, meaning to say, having this reference, you only have a solid reference side of the box and a shallow opening on center. So this is wrong. So this is the realistic preview of the box. And then if you try to look at that, the x-ray, so you have here the x-ray, so you have the faces. Let's say for example, this is your front, your side, right side, left side, and then your rear side. Okay, and then you have an opening on the middle. Okay, so this is not a solid box. Okay, so moving on, I'll just go back here to 2D wireframe. So this is an actually previewed as 2D wireframe. So you have different previews here. You have conceptual, hidden, realistic, shaded with edges, okay, shades of gray, sketch, wireframe, and x-ray. Now in 3D drawing, in my case, I usually make use of either realistic or x-ray. Okay, so I usually use x-ray in order for me to see, okay, the transparency of the inner area of your detailed illustration. Okay, so moving on, let's go back to the next box. Okay, so the next box is a pre-edited box, okay, or is a polygon. So meaning to say, okay, we just have to perform the command, okay, we just have to perform the command extrude using the same value, input value of, okay, the height here. Okay, so command extrude again. Okay, select object, select this, okay, enter, and then drag it up. As you can see, there is already a wireframe which is clear, okay, showing all the sides of the object. So moving this up for a positive value, just type 10, okay, enter. Now you have a cube. Now we can identify this as cube unless we try to preview it or visualize it as a cube. Okay, so then you go to visualize, and then again under visual styles, okay, so the default will be 2D wireframe. Let's try um, conceptual. Okay, so conceptual view, as you can see, you can actually see the solidity of the cube itself. Okay, and then say for example realistic, you have here, so the difference is all the sides are closed, while this one, the open area is on this area on top. Okay, and then you have your x-ray. Okay, so x-ray, you can actually see, okay, the reference, which is solid, and you can see the shallow detail at the inside, okay, with a clean reference of line. So I'll just go back again to 2D wireframe there. Okay, now try to perform this, okay, and then we'll have another set of 3D tool in editing, okay, before we move on with our actual exercises in 3 dimension.